Okay, when multiplying fractions, if you think back, we multiply along the top, all the numerators together, and then we multiply all the denominators. So the first one is just what you're familiar with. We go 2 times 5 on the top, 3 times 6, and so we end up with 10 over 18, which we can simplify if you have that 5 over 9. In the same way, 15 over 20, if we simplify 15, is 5 times 3, and on the bottom, 20 is 5 times 4. Now we can cancel the 5's because 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 1 times 3/4 is just 3/4. So here we also have a 6 on the top and a 6 on the bottom, so I can cancel those. So I end up with 5x squared, or xx on the top, a 4x on the bottom, and I can cancel an x with an x because that makes x divided by x is 1, so I end up with 5x over 4. And the last one here, I have a 10 times a squared times a b when I multiply across the top. And I have 3 times 4, remember do your numbers first, 12b and a c to the power of 3. Now I can cancel that b with the b. And I can also simplify my fraction. That becomes half that and half that. So I end up with 5a squared over 6c to the power of 3. Now it's your turn to practice, so pause the video and write down your answers. Here are the answers. I hope you can work those out. Okay, when we're dividing fractions, you remember we keep the first fraction the same. So that's 8 over 10. Our dividing becomes a multiplying, and then we multiply it by the reciprocal. So that means we turn the fraction upside down. And so that would become 24 over 20, which is the same as 12 over 10, 6 over 5. So let's do the same thing, even though we have letters instead of numbers. So 2ab over c. The first fraction stays the same. We go to multiply, and then we turn the second fraction upside down. So we're going to have 3ac. That becomes 2ab to the power of 3 on the top. I've got 1, 2, 3 b's. And on the bottom I've got 3a and 2c, c to the power of 2. Now as you can see, I can cancel those a's. So I've got 2 over 3, b to the power of 3, c to the power of 2. Okay, I hope you can practice the next example. Here we go, practice those. The answers are on the next page. And those are your answers. So go ahead once you've gone through these and practice on Education Perfect. Thanks.